Hi everyone and welcome back to Ottanta Passione. Just now Martina Trevisan on the court Simone Mathieu won in 3 sets against Coco Gauff. It was a fantastic day for Italy, Roland Garros, full of emotions, very intense. But let's start from this morning. On the Philippe Chatrier, Svitolina won in 3 sets. A quite thrilling match where she managed basically to lose the second 6-love when she was very in control after the first one. Unfortunately, Serena Williams had to pull out from the tournament. Serena already arrived in Paris with a problem to her Achilles heel. And due to the heavy weather condition, the fact, it's a clay tournament, Serena said in the press conference that she didn't want to take the risk of making it worse. Also probably would take for her much longer to recover from this injury. At the same time, another mom left the tournament, Victoria Azarenka, who was on fire at the last US Open. She was the runner-up in that fantastic final against Naomi Osaka, lost in 2 sets. The favorite number 1 of the tournament, Simona Halep, won. Another great and solid performance from the Roland Garros champion in 2018. And also there was a very thrilling match, like sliding doors on court 14. Oh yes, remember this court 14, because unfortunately Sara Errani managed to come back after losing the first set against Kiki Bertens. She won the second, and after the Dutch player was in pain due to cramps, the match was basically going. I think Sara had 3 times she was serving for the match. She got a match point, but unfortunately she was quite nervous at the end. Some problems with the umpire. She was getting very nervous in terms of the way she was releasing the ball for her serve. And after Kiki Bertens managed to win, it was incredible because Sara Errani left completely upset the court, screaming, a very famous Italian word that starts with vaffa. And instead, the Dutch player left the court on a wheelchair, in tears and completely in pain. But as I mentioned to you, on that same court, on court 14, was a fantastic day, a fantastic night for Travaglia, who won after 3 hours and 53 minutes against the Japanese Kei Nishikori. The Italian played an unbelievable match. He totally deserves, to go through on the third round, where on Friday he's going to play for sure on the Philippe Chatrier against Rafael Nadal. Oh yes, Rafael Nadal, who won his match against the American Mackenzie McDonald for 6-1, 6-love, 6-3. The good thing was that Rafa didn't give any break point to the opponent. He had a good percentage of a first serve, I believe around 76%, and the second serve 68%. Of course, the opponent is much more comfortable on hard court. Clay is not his cup of tea, but at least we could see that Rafa was slightly improving his level compared to Rome and to his first round match. Also, it was very sweet, the press interview that he gave on court at the end of the match to Fabrice Santoro, a fantastic French player, a legend. I'm very proud. In 2016, when I went to Roland Garros, I got his signature on this ball. It was fantastic. Thank you so much, Fabrice Santoro, if you're watching this video right now. And so at one point, Fabrice asked Rafa, can you share with me, there is a tip to become a champion? And of course, Rafa, in his very authentic, genuine style, he just said, I don't have, this answer. I can only tell you that you need to show passion. You need to show love for whatever you are doing in life. If you love a sport, if you love a particular job, if you love, I don't know, looking after children. And at the same time, Fabrice asked about the Rafa Nadal Academy. And Rafa was very sweet because he said he's very proud of this initiative that is run by his uncle. At the same time, his wife is involved. And he said the most rewarding thing it's that during this challenging time there are kids over there, because it's not only in Mallorca but as well he opened one in Greece, in Mexico, in Kuwait. He said to see kids being so happy, to do a good job, to spend time together. Who knows, we hope that one day we're going to be able to see some of them here at the Roland Garros, but as long as they are happy, that for me is the greatest achievement. Once again, Rafael Nadal, a true champion, not only on court, but off court. Fantastic, authentic role model. At the same time, Dominic Thiem won in 3 sets against Jack Sock, a very funny and entertaining American chap. From Nebraska. His style and the way he's showing up, on court or during, the training session. A couple of years ago, he was at the ATP finals, and one day he just show up with his flip-flops, bandana. He's definitely a very funny character. At the same time, Diego Schwartzman won easily in 3 sets against Giustino, the player who managed, to win his marathon the other day against Mutet. I think the final result was quite obvious, but the player, even after the very long marathon, proved that he totally deserved to play this second round. And so, chapeau and congratulations to Giustino. At the same time, was another positive win for Italy, because Marco Cecchinato, the player who managed to reach the semi-final 2 years ago, where he lost basically against Dominic Thiem, won his match. Now he's going to play in the 3rd round against Alexander Zverev. Alexander Zverev, who survived a long marathon against the French player Hubert, who is not only a fantastic player in double, but I think he's improving so much his performance as a single. I think today he was probably lacking of experience, killer instinct, because he won the 1st set, he was leading in the 2nd, in the 3rd set, at the tie break, at one point he was a 5-3, and he hit out a quite easy smash by the net. And I think Zverev definitely survived today. He was quite honest, quite at the final press interview on court, where he said, I couldn't find my rhythm. He was playing very well tonight. I was lucky. So let's see what's going to happen for the runner-up of the last US Open. At the same time, I believe, because Yannick Sinner, so Zio Giorgio, Uncle Giorgio, will be happy. Yes, I can confirm to you, Giorgio, Yannick Sinner won just 6-2, 6-4, 6-4. And at the same time, Sinner is on the same side of the draw, potentially for, a last 16 against the winner of Zverev, Cecchinato. Also, John Isner, the very big American server, lost a derby against Korda today. Stan Wawrinka, Stan the man, won in 4 sets against Kopfer, the German who just played the semi-final at the Master 1000 in Rome, where he lost in 3 sets against Novak Djokovic. So Novak Djokovic, the number one, will play tomorrow, is second round. There are for sure interesting matches tomorrow in terms, for the men. It will be quite interesting to see Shapovalov. I think the Canadian, and also because there are some people following this channel from Canada, so I say hi to all of you. Thank you so much. I think unfortunately probably these heavy conditions and heavy balls are affecting his game, but I think Shapovalov on that side, it's someone to be considered as a potential threat. Also, it's going to be very interesting to see Cuevas against Tsitsipas, and some other, for example, Kachanov against Vesely. That's all for now. I think it was a very long day. I hope, because unfortunately the weather forecast doesn't look great for the next coming days. It's expected even more rain in Paris. Fingers crossed. We don't want to see a sequel of A Rainy Day in New York, 2 rainy weeks in Paris. Stay tuned on this channel. Leave your likes, leave your comments, bring new friends, subscribe all from around the world, because Ottanta Passione is here and we need love and passion. That's all for now. Good night. Ciao.